magical flute. The rodents politely filed through the city gates to their presumed doom, right? Then it goes on to say they weren't the only ones lured by his music. When the town refused to pay the piper for his services,
너무했어.
the savior
가수에 대해 유튜브
turned
반응이
into a
갑질 되고
woke
있어요.
satanic seducer
아까는 어떤
and
반응인데?
came for Hamlin's
기본이라도 온
children.
건가?
Entranced by the notes of his work, the transfixed boys and girls followed the piper out of town for simple advantage. Now, when you see these people who, going to these, I guess it was a meeting gathering, this is what I'm talking about. What do these things are significant? Now, I'm pretty sure one of these guys, exactly what you said. Anybody who's stuff, you got people like R. Kelly who's able to do stuff as the Pied Piper, right? Which is, a lot of the songs played, a lot of it, right? It was a lot of people, there was a lot of people step in the name of love, a lot of people, the story. Now, what's so ironic about this album, I said Peter Pan, but most people don't get him used like Peter Pan is the Pied Piper or vice versa, right? But 4 years prior, before Andre 2000 was spotted, here was Key and Peele had did a skit actually in the cast. Okay, and he was dressed as the Pied Piper, or they considered Peter Pan. Now, when you see this, right, you gotta understand everything is symbolic. Just like it played in the clip, they were symbolic, right? Now, the whole significance with this piano, right? Because he just put out a piano album, and people are saying, oh, it's just getting like bad reviews or whatever, right? But there's a significance with this piano, and there's somebody or an entity in the industry that a lot of people are not familiar with, and it's called the Piano Man. Now, the Piano Man is the same thing as the Rain Man. If you want to be technical, I've broken down what the Rain Man means in previous videos, but the Piano Man also means
Bro, what?
that's something to make it just confusing thing that, all Satan and stuff like that, but no. You can manifest certain things by way of frequencies, right? And when you're playing a piano, something that you fire up the evil spirit, the devil's tritone. Alright, so now when you see stuff like this, you have to understand these people are very clever at what they do. Now, can these people be, can Andre 3000 be manifesting these type of spirits through his music? Yes, absolutely. It doesn't matter if he's writing a lyric or playing the flute or playing the piano. Okay, they all have this understanding. Just like in that clip with Key and Peele, Key and Peele let it be known. He said, I pray that Artemis and Apollo guide you through your music
전쟁으로
career.
다른 세계는
And I told y'all, these are what they would consider the gods of music. All right, the gods of music. These are the individuals. Some of them understand that Apollo and Artemis and all these different Greek gods that have power in music would be considered the main, go-to. All right, so when you're seeing a lot of this stuff, man, in the industry, you can't be naive and think, it's just a flute album or playing the piano, it's harmless. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of Christian people saying, oh, it's just a flute album. Y'all Christians gotta relax. But a lot of people are not familiar with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just think, oh, he's just playing the piano, it's harmless. He's using chords. I listened to the album. He's using chords in the album. And it's real dark. It's like dark chords that he's playing. I'm like, why is he playing this? But I just wanted to break that down for y'all real quick, man. And hopefully people will be aware of a lot of these things that take place in the industry. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you got any more topics y'all want me to break down, leave them in the community tab. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get to it most definitely. Alright, so be safe out there, stay blessed, y'all, and peace.
점점 침식률이 높아지고 있어요.
I beseech my colleagues, I will read any book, any magazine, any speech you've given me, want me to read this report, and come back and tell me if you think Donald Trump did the right thing in converting the White House into a for-profit operation. No one has anywhere close. And you ask why he's so determined to stay in office, that he would outlaw violence against his own vice president, the brother of your colleague, of our colleague. Why would he do that? It's because it was a money-making operation, and it was a great business trip for the guy who was bankrupt several times. And yet, out of some misguided partisan loyalty, I don't know why you stick with him. He was a Democrat longer than he was a Republican. He wanted to run for president of the Reform Party. You guys have been an absolute man. And now you're acting like members of a religious cult who don't even remember how you got in the first place. That was Jamie Raskin at his absolute best, and I'm proud to be joined right now.
Stop fucking queuing this shit up, bro.
Piper was somebody that was very wicked, all right, in folklore mythology.
Every night, me and Lisa would just laugh and talk about old memories or whatnot. We was living together previously within the last 3 months, right before my son was born. And
I can't help it if I'm up and see them watching. It's outrageous. This flavor got them shook. I feel fabulous.
Children of the Corn was a Harlem rap that formed in 1993. Its members consisted of Big L, Mace, Ruff, Cameron, and Bloodshed. After the death of Cameron's cousin, Bloodshed, Children of the Corn split and went their separate ways, with each individual going on to pursue their solo career. Jay-Z, who was up and coming at the time, was introduced to Big L with Dame Dash. They had very close ties to the Harlem Group, who often freestyle on. As hip-hop began to change from its raw and gritty street style, it became more flashy, which allowed it to become more competitive. The year was 1997, and Mace was #1 on the hip-hop charts. On his debut album, Harlem World, he featured Jay-Z on the song called Cheetah. On the song, he said the line,
And I put y'all fake players every time, cause y'all need chicks that you think is mine.
Mace explains that a girl named Ariana was the reason the beef had actually started.
When that was based on a young lady named Ariana that I put in a skit. It was done really harmlessly. At the time, I was 19 years old, so I was it's just, she wanted to do it, so I let her do it. At the time, I didn't know she was
역구역에 전력공급기가 있어요.
baby mom or something like that. She did it. I don't think it was. She did it. And then after that, she got me the thing that she
재생생생량 어때요?
what they did. And then after that point, it just escalated from there.
Mace decided to give Cameron an opportunity and brought him to the Unleashed record company. 100 years until he got cheap.
I get a lot of people in the comments before we go. I want to ask Space this question. Space doesn't depend on us. So, like, Space that. Seriously, this one, I'm not something. I want to say, I want to ask some questions that the fans ask me that it doesn't do the regular interviews. And I say, that's what I want to know. The question that I got.
Yeah.
Is that why would you say that these songs are not bad?
Man, it's almost gonna bring me to tears to say this. I just being that I saw you as such a clear which you was somebody I
Jay-Z realized Kanye was making moves throughout Africa. It's like I just want to feel the verse, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm like, I'm working, man. I'm gonna set together from the picture, cut down to the video. And I'm taking care. I remember I asked Jay to take film the video. He's like, nah. So that's kind of the shit I can say.
Oh, what? That is actually some bullshit. Okay.
Do this record, number one, so I'm saying, so it's fortunate I'm checking it down. And like the first even at 9, I felt no movie. That's right now. I'm saying, I said, and you know how the version is still here, and then there's something that's still leaked out. Yeah, I'm saying, it's still, right? JC just came over here and said it was good.
그런데 팔의 감각이 이상해.
So,
다기셀이 과부하 상태예요. 드론도 불안정하고요.
이제 오버차지는 무리인 거야?
아마 한두 번이 한계일 거예요.
checked your own videos. Jay was like,
좀 만들 필요가 있겠어.
sure.